Good evening, Arya, ABCD, Pari Agarwal. I hope I'm audible clearly. So, as I told you in the morning, we were discussing the essay portions, different types of essay, how to write it, and also sample essays from a question paper. And other than that, we also did phrasal verbs and tenses, slightly difficult ones in the morning. And so now we are going to do the literature portion. Remember, I was doing a literature paper, the MCQ part was done. So that part we have already finished. If you want to check, there are links provided in the live class, you can go check. For example, I will show you. Many of you ask, if you when you open your YouTube, you see this kind of a place, right? So over here you can simply come and write. Okay, so when you come to this channel, you click it, and when you go inside it, you see different kinds of, see, home, videos, shorts, live, playlists, right? So here you will click on this live button. If you want the normal explanation video, then click on playlist, this one, playlist. Okay, and if you want the MCQs, different types of questions, question paper solution, you go to this live class. The number of papers we have discussed, okay, see, so many papers. Phrasal verbs we have, multiple choice questions we have, comprehension, transformation tense, then subjective questions, poetry, subjective questions, prose, many question papers we have discussed. So many are there, you can check. You were asking me about how to frame your answers. See, we have been, even today we are going to discuss a subjective portion. So there you will get an idea of all that. All right. So you can just check that, you will get an idea of how to write the answers. Other than this, the thing that I told you in the channel today, and also those who are in my Telegram channel, you can click on this join button. For this, because your exams are quite near, this is something kind of an extra added benefit at a very uh, uh, less rate. See over here, clarify, you can clarify your particular doubts, you can write them down and discuss. Half an hour will be there, and you ask whatever you want. Payment is the charges are provided over here, which is very less, I believe, just 159. Grammar topic explanation, like question paper discussion and everything. Okay, that also is mentioned. 5 sample paper discussion, model test paper, last one, 10 sample paper discussion. You will get the whole paper, the whole thing will be discussed. Like here we are discussing only portions of it, and in different separate classes, because time is less. If you want more preparations, those who want, you can of course join this. Okay, this is of course paid. And if you want to continue in this normal classes, it is okay. Here also we are discussing questions. It is just that we are discussing in parts, okay, because I cannot provide so much time over here. That is why in portions we are getting merchant of any subjective questions, part B, part C, part D in your question paper, MCQs. Here you will get the full thing and a number of papers discussion in a single class, so that you can prepare well for your exam. All right. So that is what I wanted to show you. Other than that, as you all know, this is my Telegram channel, Slot Skill Board Prep. You can join, you can stay connected. It is given in the description box. You can check that. Website is slotskill.com. Here you can find a lot many written materials. This also in the description box you will find certain links provided. Other than that, there are many other things. So in the links also are provided. You can check them. Will these classes be? No, live classes will continue. Did you upload the morning stream? Meaning? Upload the meaning the essays. Yes, it is there in the website, it is there. Balbir Sarsa, it is better to remember them, because if not now in class 11s and 12s, you will be asked to not directly asked what is the rhyme scheme over here, but when you are asked critically appreciate the poem, you will have to write that. Okay, so it is better that you remember at least what is the rhyme scheme slightly. Yes, these classes will not be stopped, but because I will have to take those classes also, maybe I can take 3 classes or 4 maybe 3 classes at times. Okay. It will not be stopped, of course. Okay, just there you will, what extra you are going to get is your personalized doubts are discussed. Okay, and other than that, you will also get your question papers, more number of question papers. Instead of a portion of it, you will get the greater part of the question papers. Why I am doing this? Just because your exams are starting from the last week of this month and you have rarely much time. Those who want to prepare, for those who already have tuitions, who already have added support, no problem, continue this way only. Those who want extra papers, like I got some mails, I could not share question papers with you, that time I was busy. You wanted to purchase, I could not provide you, so here you can join. It is the payment is also less over here, and you can connect and clarify your doubts. So that is all. And yes, one more thing, this is your the private classes that I was talking about. It starts from April. Okay, and this is completely online. It starts from April, and those who are interested can mail to this email ID. Okay, reshmimukherjee24 at gmail.com. Mention your class. Today I got 4 mails, and only 2 of them had the class. You mention your class, otherwise it becomes very difficult to inform you about the rates and everything. Okay, so class, state, and number of desired classes. Okay, this much you mention. Number of desired classes, as per me, what I have been taking for so long, it is only 2 classes. Okay, per week. 2 classes per week, I believe, is more than enough, even when you go to class 11s and 12s. So mention that. In case you want extra class, you think you are weak, that I can think on that, but that depends on the availability of the classes. These are the class timings. Okay, these are the class timings. Tuesday 9:45, Thursday 8:30 p.m., Saturday 9:45 p.m., and Sunday 8:30 p.m. Alright, so don't miss these classes, and you can of course share your question papers, which we can discuss in the live class. And please make a live video on phrasal verbs, of which you have a book. See, from the book itself, I cannot provide you everything, right? So questions you will get. If you want extra discussion, if you want added support of all that, those are all paid. Okay. So questions I have already provided you, almost 35-40 questions. One set also I have given in the website. And other than that, there are many solutions, phrasal verb solutions in the channel. You can check them. And if you want, you can share your question papers, total English papers over here. We can discuss that. Okay, in the live classes, send clear pictures and in the PDF format to this same email ID. Good evening. Shubham and Kushagra. Okay, let's begin then. So here you have this part. Remember, in the last class, not in the last class, I think 2-3 classes back, this is Abhishek's paper. We have done the first section of these 4 sections. Remember? So this section A part is done. We have completed the MCQs. Okay, so we are moving to the subjective portion, which is Yashaswini. Good evening. Yes, so we have got the section B part. I believe it is visible to you. Just check once if it is completely visible. Screen is clear and everything is fine. So we are going to start with the section B part, where you have the Merchant of Venice. And the first question, the first extract reads what? Oh, of my dear friend, what would I say, sweet lady? What would I say, sweet lady? This is our extract. Let's move to the next page. Just a moment. Yes, I was enforced to send it after him. I was beset with shame and courtesy. My honor would not let ingratitude so much besmear it. Shreyansh Farida, welcome here. Clearly visible, Shubha. Okay. Shreyansh, welcome here. Let's start discussing. First one, this is section B part. So if you have not, I believe you haven't followed, the MCQ part is already discussed. Check that, okay, of this same paper. So here we have a question. The first question from, now can you tell me from which act is this one? Okay, Shreyansh. Thank you so much. Which act? Who can tell me? I was enforced to send it after him. I was beset with shame and courtesy. My honor My honor would not let ingratitude so much besmear it. Very good. Act 5. Sent you my language and lit paper, boards, question papers, will you discuss? Samriti, one after the other it is being discussed. Okay, not haphazardly. Yash's paper was discussed. Before that, somebody's paper was discussed. Elisha Agarwal's paper was discussed. This is Abhishek's paper. We are going one after the other, just in the order you have sent me the questions. Okay. So if you are the next one after Abhishek, your paper would be the next one. So who is the speaker and the listener? So we are over here. This is the ring episode, and who is the speaker? Of course, this is Besanyu. If you have this book, you can utilize the book as of now. Okay. If you want, if you know the answers, no problem. This is Act 5, Scene 1, and the portion is over here. One second. Yes, you will find it over here. I think line number 220. 5 to 30. Okay, I was enforced to send it after him. Okay, so the speaker is Bisanio and the listener is of course Portia, right? Saptoshi Bhattacharya, how is it possible to explain whole Act 5 Scene 1 over here once again? You have it explained in the playlist. Okay, it's waste of time to again re-explain the same thing. You go to the playlist, you have check over here. If you go to my channel, you have this playlist. You go over here. Okay, once you visit this playlist, you have Merchant of Venice discussed over here. Wait, where is it? Okay, this is your Merchant of Venice part. Okay, see Merchant ICC play Merchant of Venice. If you go here, you will get all acts and scenes. All right, play all करके डालो, यहाँ से मिल जाएगा सारा कुछ ICC English literature का all topics मिल जाएगा. So you click on this, you find write Act 5 Scene 1 or simply write Reshmi Mukherjee Act 5 The Merchant of Venice. You will get. All right. So let's come back to our portion. What is it in the extract given? This is of course the ring. Okay, this is of course the ring. Why was the speaker filled with shame? The speaker was filled with shame. Why? Who can tell me? No, it is not required. Only about the people who are talking over here. Why was the speaker filled with shame? This one, what we can write? We can simply write that the speaker was filled with shame because he had already promised to gift whatever the lawyer asked and he was actually denying him. Okay, and the lawyer had done a lot many things for his dear old friend. What prior incident is he talking about? The prior incident he is talking about is what we will write over here. Can anybody tell me? He has given away the ring which anonymous correct. He has given away the ring which he promised to never part ways with. Very good. Part with. Don't have to write part ways with. Only write part with. Okay. So what prior incident we have written? Third one. Shreyansh already grammar last class even morning's class was grammar only. Check that. Okay. How did the speaker justify his act for which he is being accused by the listener? How did the speaker justify his act for which he is being accused? Justify कैसे किया? What we will write again 3 mark. Okay, first he says that the scene in which Portia disguised asked for his ring. Uh, the questions that you are asking, keep it for the end. Ask in the end of the class. Okay, first pay attention to this one. How did the speaker justify his act for which he is being accused by the listener? So the speaker justifies his act saying that the lawyer, he was a man and he had actually helped Antonio from a very, he had saved Antonio's life from the difficult situation. That Shylock was going to cut out a pound of flesh from his body and he actually came and saved him by finding the loopholes of the bond. Okay, and therefore he had already promised to give that person a gift, whatever he asked for, and that person had asked for the ring and nothing else. He would not accept anything but the ring and therefore he had to give it. Okay, so what do you mean by besmear? Besmear means stain, STAIN. Okay, simply the meaning we will write because already 2 marks will be given for the first part of question number 3. Simply don't write deserving person. Mention that He justifies his act saying that he had already said no, he had given a number of reasons, even after saying giving a number of excuses, that man did not listen. He only wanted that ring as a gift and had done lot many things for his dear friend. So he, this is the way he justifies his act, and also says that he is not a woman, he is actually a man and the lawyer who saved Antonio's life. And besmear means stain, simply the meaning we are going to write over here. What did the listener react? How did the listener react after listening to the justification given by the speaker? How did the listener react after listening to the justification? So, listener's reaction will be the next one. What is given? If you move to that, you will see, let not that doctor ever come near my house, since he hath got the jewel that I loved, and that which you did swear to keep for me. I will become as liberal as you. I will not deny him anything I have. So the listener was infuriated, you can say, was extremely angry, you can say, and said that because Bassanio did not keep his promise and gave her ring to that man, he Portia herself would also become very liberal and give away that person whatever he asked for. Okay, because Bassanio did not take good care of the gift that Portia had given him. All right. So fourth one, any doubt? What is, see, what is the line? It is written, see, my honor would not let ingratitude so much besmear it. My honor, I'm an honorable person. Okay, I had promised that lawyer a lot many things. I had promised that you can ask me whatever gift you want and I will give you that. Okay, I had made a promise, and being a noble man, I cannot be, I cannot be ungrateful, isn't it? I promised and then I say no, I don't want to give. So I did not want to stain my nobility, my honor, okay, my respect, okay, by not giving him the ring. Okay. Clear? Bismillah ka abhira chemistry abhiral viral, I believe. So this much is clear. Besmear, question number 4 is clear. We will move to the next part, number 5. Prior to the given extract, that means the extract that is given, which is in line number 230. Before that, what are the reasons the speaker gave for parting with the ring? See, from here you get a phrasal verb. Parting with means give away. Okay. So, what reasons did the speaker give for parting with the ring? So, again, the same kind of question, what you have to write is, it is mentioned before the extract. So what does Bassanio say right before the extract? No woman had it but a civil doctor, which did refuse 3,000 ducats of me. So this person, this was the lawyer and nobody else. Point number 1. Point number 2. I offered to give him 3,000 ducats because for whatever he had done for Antonio, but he did not take it. He only kept on asking for the ring. Okay, he denied everything else, and finally, when I denied to give the ring to him, he was very displeased. He was unhappy, and he went away. Okay, he had actually saved my dear friend's life. He had actually saved Bassanio's friend's life, and therefore I could not stop but give him the ring. Okay, so question number 5. See, thank you so much, Aura Stick. Okay, the thing that I wanted to tell you about this, see how detailed way the question has come over here, isn't it? Given extract के prior मतलब पहले, ये extract से पहले क्या बोला था? We have to have completely the exact idea of what is happening in the beginning, in the end, everywhere. Okay. So it is important that we remember, read the text a number of times, so that everything is there in your head. Alright. You can write the answers if it is from Act 4, Scene 1, Act 3, Scene 2, right? We have prepared it so many times. But in case the other scenes come, you should be aware of that कि अगर वो आ जाए तो भी मैं आंसर कर सकूं. ओके, ऐसा नहीं हुआ कि मैंने तो सिर्फ Act 4 Scene 1 और Act 3 Scene 2 पढ़ के गई, फिर वहां पे कुछ अलग ही आ गया तो I am lost. I have to write the answers. So prepare every single thing. Only 3 acts are there. Always think that previously पूरा का पूरा Merchant of Venice आता था class 10 में. पूरा book Treasure Trove का पूरा book आता था. अभी तो half हो गया है syllabus. तो utilize करो और सब topics revise करके जाओ. Okay. Yes, number one is he is not a woman. He refused 3,000 ducats, and he was, was displeased when he was denied, when the ring was denied to him. Okay, so that is all we are going to write over here, and therefore Bassanio could not stop himself from giving that man his ring. Is there anything else you want to ask from question number one of Merchant of Venice? Subjective questions. Those who were asking about ki how to write the answers, I believe when I am telling you the answers you get an idea ki points kaise likhe, what reasons did the speaker give. So isme what did I say, 3 points I have given, and last line we have said that Bassanio was very sad that he had actually saved the life of Antonio. This is also a reason, no, that this man had actually saved the life of Antonio. Then how could he actually deny helping that man? Okay, or giving a slight gift of a ring. Okay, so these are the 4 points we have written for 4 mark answer. See the mark and then you write. Okay, what are the marks? According to that you write. All right. Anything else, ma'am? Syllabus reduce? Of course. Syllabus is half, no? Previously, before COVID, we had the whole book of Merchant of Venice, whole book of Treasure Trove for class 10 board exam. Okay, now you have only Act 3, Act 4, and Act 5 from Merchant of Venice, and half syllabus of Treasure Trove. Thank you so much, Abhay Dubey. Is there anything else you want to ask? Tell me, then otherwise we will move to question number 3. Can I complete my English literature? See, if everything is ready, then you can, of course. See, I can give you one, I can tell you one thing. See, अभी ऐसे बुक्स को लेके बैठो, फिर वहां से डिसाइड करो कि कौन सा चैप्टर्स, फॉर एग्जांपल इंग्लिश. ओके, यू read from the beginning, give one reading from the beginning, wherever you think that, sit with the YouTube videos, check it. Okay, जहां पे भी कोई भी दिक्कत होगा कि इसका मीनिंग नहीं पता है, उसका पूरा फ्रेज का मीनिंग नहीं पता है, इसका समरी नहीं अंडरस्टैंड हो रहा है, तो वहां पे छोटा छोटा करके पेंसिल से राइट इट डाउन ओवर देयर, व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ इट. All right, and put a star, highlight it. Okay, whichever, not important part, I'm saying whichever you could not understand, वो लिख लो साइड पे और ऐसे हाईलाइट कर दो कि यहाँ पे दिक्कत हुआ है. एंड when you are going for the exam, you simply in those 2 days simply sit, previous जो भी है वो तो है ही ना दिमाग में, you don't have to go through everything all over again. सो फिगर्स ऑफ स्पीच देख लो, और सेकेंड ऑफ ऑल वो जो हाईलाइट किया हुआ पार्ट्स है जहाँ पे मतलब अंडरस्टैंड करने में दिक्कत हुआ था, यू हैड डिफिकल्टी इन अंडरस्टैंडिंग, वो वाला वहां से रिवाइज कर लो, बस हो गया. Yes, Ashwini, no problem. You can, of course, we have to focus on textbook. Yes, not just MOV. Whatever textbook you have to understand every single line in that textbook. Any word, see, bismear ka meaning पूछे गए हैं यहाँ पे. All those meanings that are given at the side, no, of the book, okay, that notes, footnotes or wherever you have it, all those are important. कोई भी ऐसे मतलब एलिजाबेथन टाइम में इसका, remember that part where in Act 3 Scene 2 where Portia is talking about the swan that is singing the last song, all that in Elizabethan context, what is the meaning of it, everything, keep it in your mind. Okay, what is going on? We are doing Merchant of Venice subjective questions. Reason answers can we write in paragraphs, or no, don't write in point wise. Okay, all answers in paragraph. Written a movie in my, see, writing in your own words, just for writing in your own words they will not deduct marks, at least in board exam, so they will of course not. You, it is necessary, see, comprehension mein to it is written, no, ki write in your own words. So what is important? Of course writing in your own words, every single place, even when we teachers go for any examination, no, for teaching, there also rote learning is prohibited. मतलब नहीं करना है rote learning, मतलब ऐसे पूरा एकदम जैसे हम लोग राइम पढ़ते थे वैसा वाला रिवीजन नहीं चाहिए अभी. Okay, you have to understand and in your own words you have to write. If they have cut marks for writing in your own words, then it is incorrect. maybe your points are missing, something is wrong over there, otherwise generally तो they will not deduct marks. Yes. Okay, let's move to the next one. Question number 3. Read the extract given below and answer the questions that follow. So this is our extract. The second one's extract is very short. I will just, give me a minute. Yes. So Portia, I thank you for your wish and am well pleased to wish it back on you. Fare you well, Jessica. Tell me, from where do you think this one has come? Question number 3. Which act, which scene? Think and say. MOV Act 4 Scene 1 is always important. Act 3 Scene 2 is always important. Alright. Now they can give from anywhere. See, over here only you have this from Act 5. This one you tell me from where. This is not Act 3 Scene 2. This is Act 3 Scene 4. Very good. Abhay Dubey is correct. Rail Fan IR Act 3 Scene 4. You are also correct. Archana is also correct. Okay. I thank you for your wish and am well pleased to wish it back on you. Which part is this? Remember when Portia was leaving for Venice and she was talking to Lorenzo and Jessica that you take care of my house husbandry, and when I come back I will take it back from you. Okay. So question number 1. What information does Portia give to Lorenzo regarding her absence from Belmont? This is the simplest question that can be asked. We all know it, right? What is it? Portia tells Lorenzo that she was actually she was interested in living in prayer and contemplation. We will write in our own words that she wanted to spend her time praying, okay, and contemplating, and she only wanted Nerissa by her side. Point number 2, until her husband returned. Okay. Number 3, so she was going to a monastery which is 2 miles away from her house and would stay there until uh, her husband returned. Okay. So these are the 3 points and I have mentioned you all the 3 points. He was going to pray that she's going to monastery for meditation till Bassanio comes from Venice and gives Lorenzo responsibility. No, information he's saying. No, क्या responsibility दिया वो नहीं बताना है. First वाला point है कि she wants to spend her time contemplating and praying for Bassanio's safe arrival back to Belmont. Point number 2, she wants only Nerissa by her side and she wants to go to a monastery 2 miles off to spend her time praying over there. Okay. Infinity motivation. Portia says to Lorenzo that she is going to monastery for meditation when it comes from Venice and gives Lorenzo. That's what I told you. Responsibility के बारे में नहीं लिखना है. Only information. So those 3 points. Okay. Nikhil Singh, don't keep on asking the same thing. We are doing a topic. First, pay attention to that. If you are actually a class 10 board going student, every single question that I am discussing over here is important because these are pre-board papers of schools. जो स्कूल ने सोचा कि important होगा वही स्कूल ने यहाँ पे डाले हैं. तो पे अटेंशन करो यहाँ पे, ना कि सोचो कि कौन सा वाला अटेंड. This is a very relevant question, I believe. I am very sorry to say. Which best 4 questions? Should I tell you that? Is it anyway important? You only tell me. If you were a teacher, would you tell your student, would you want that the child go to the exam hall and fail? No, of course, isn't it? So this is a very relevant question. ये कैसा question है? सारे चैप्टर्स पढ़ना है, वहां से जो भी बेस्ट है, मतलब क्वेश्चन पेपर में जिसका भी क्वेश्चन बेस्ट आएगा वो लिखना है. जो टीचर्स बोलते हैं कि ये वाला पोर्शन छोड़ दो, वो वाला पोर्शन छोड़ दो, दैट इज नॉट मी. So there are other channels, there are other teachers maybe who are telling you कि prepare these topics and leave the others. Okay, that is not what I am going to do. I am discussing so many questions with you. क्यों मैं सारे वो दे देती ना कि ये 1 2 3 चैप्टर्स पढ़ लो फिर हो जाएगा. Still from Merchant of Venice I am telling you कि Act 4 Scene 1 and Act 3 Scene 2 are important. But how can you leave topics? Isn't it? MCQs तो सारे ही जगह से आएंगे. I don't know how that you can do. Okay. Pay attention to the class. This will benefit you. Mythical references, you have to follow the what is this, the playlist, the explanatory videos, all allusions of all Elizabethan context allusions, and everywhere it is given, that will help you. Number 2, to whom does Portia assign the husbandry and manage of her house? This is very easy. Husbandry and manage of her house was given to whom? Who can say? All right, Mrinal. Correct, Lakshita. That is why. I'm very sorry that I said like this, but see, I want you all to score good marks. Now, if I say certain, okay, these four topics you read and go, only these you attempt, then वो mindset हो जाता है ना कि मैम ने ये बोल दिया तो मैं यही solve करूँगी. ऐसा नहीं करो. Read करो सारे questions. Always remember that the difficult chapters get the easiest questions. So difficult portions को भी read करके जाओ. वहाँ से easy questions आ सकता है. All right. Dheeraj, already that is done. All the four grammar topics, transformation ho ki, tense, your phrasal verb, your joining sentence, we have done marathon classes. Check करो, मिल जाएगा आपको. No, Yashaswini, not from Act 2. Or from class, this is board going students question paper, no? So from Act 3 it starts. So husbandry and manage of her house, it was assigned to Lorenzo and also to his wife, Jessica. Where was she actually going and why? She was actually going to, of course, Venice to help Antonio, his husband's friend. Very good. Lakshita's complete answer is correct, and I have also got the first answer from Arya. See, it is better to write Lorenzo and Jessica because Lorenzo initially she says it to Lorenzo only, he take care of my house. But then she also says that both of you, all my servants will listen to you. So husbandry के charges को किस पे गया? Lorenzo और उसकी wife दोनों पे. Yes, Ayush is also correct. Venice to her, yes, from clutches, help Antonio from the clutches of Shiloh. Okay. So next, number 3. Who is Balthazar? Now this question, it is starred by Abhishek. Who can tell me? Who is Balthazar and what is Portia's estimation of him? Who is Balthazar and what is Portia's estimation of him? Balthazar is the servant of Portia, number 1. Most trusted servant of Portia, very good. Servant of Portia, all correct. And what is Portia? See, this one will have only 1 mark for writing servant. So what is Portia's estimation of him? According to Portia, Balthazar is a very true very truthful and honest person. Okay, very truthful and honest person, and he has always followed all the responsibilities that was assigned to him. All right. So third one done. For Portia, Balthazar has been loyal and has been very honest and truthful. Okay. Now question number 4. What instructions has Portia given to Balthazar? This is how many marks? Check the marks always. It is 3-mark question. What will we write? What instructions has Portia given to Balthazar? First point, a letter was handed over to Balthazar. Okay, and Portia said. Portia asked Balthazar to carry the letter with all the speed he had, with the as fast as possible to Padua. Okay, point number 1. Number 2, give that to her cousin's hand, who is Dr. Bellario, and collect, not say take, you can say collect the notes and garments that Bellario gave him, and come to the common ferry. Okay, to the what should I say? Um, to the landing place of the common ferry from where the passengers were carried to Venice. Okay, that is all we have to write. And Portia was going to meet Balthazar over there. Okay. Number 4 is done. Now give the meaning of imagined speed. Imagined speed. इसका meaning पूछे गए हैं. Point number 1, imagined speed. What we can write? Go to Padua to his cousin Valerio, hand over the letter to him, and bring notes related to the case and ropes. Lakshita, only one point is, although it is only 3 marks, still add that also. She also told him to directly come to the ferry where passengers were carried to Venice. Portia ordered Balthazar to go to Padua with imagined speed and come back to the common ferry. Yes, correct. Infinity motivation, correct. All right. Next, imagined speed का मतलब क्या है बताओ? Yes, imagined speed matlab as fast as possible. Correct. Number B, unto the tranect. What is the meaning? The line says, I pray thee with imagined speed unto the tranect. What is the meaning of tranect? Hmm. That is correct. Imagined speed is correct. Next. ट्रैनेक्ट का मतलब क्या है? ट्रैनेक्ट मतलब टू द लैंडिंग प्लेस. ओके, दिस वंस मीनिंग इज इनकरेक्ट. ट्रैनेक्ट का मतलब है टू द लैंडिंग प्लेस ऑफ व्हाट? टू द कॉमन फेरी. ओके, ट्रेड्स मतलब क्या है? यहाँ पे लाइन क्या है? विच ट्रेड्स टू वेनिस. ट्रेड्स का मतलब क्या है यहाँ पे? यस, लैंडिंग. ओके, ट्रेड्स का मतलब लैंडिंग प्लेस. करेक्ट. ट्रेड्स मतलब not goes. Trades, we have to mention that passenger, those ferry that carries passengers for hire. Okay, so passengers for hire का मतलब है trades. Okay, what reply? Now same thing, see, this is actually question number 5 is 4 marks, so these three actually has 1 1 1. Every meaning has one single mark. Okay, so 3 marks. Last mark is for what reply does Balthazar give to the instructions given. What does Balthazar say? Madam, I will go with all convenient speed. We have to write in our own words. We have to mention that Balthazar said that he would use all the speed he has, or he would try to reach as fast as possible to Bellario. Okay, now यशस्विनी लास्ट क्लास वाज आस्किंग एक्ट 2 में कौन सा इंपॉर्टेंट पार्ट्स है. इसमें एक्ट 2 सीन 1 से you see it is Morocco's part that is important. You have to check that. एक्ट 2 सीन 2 में वो इतना इतना इम्पोर्टेंट नहीं है, सिर्फ वो कॉमिक रिलीफ क्या है वो थोड़ा सा रीड कर लेना. ओके, नेक्स्ट we have act 3 scene 3 where Jessica is planning and plotting and handing over Lancelot to the letter. The plan we have to, what plan is brewing we can be asked. Act 2 scene 4 से वो जो मतलब टॉर्च बेरर का वो वाला पार्ट वो थोड़ा सा रीड कर लेना. And what the what Lorenzo, a letter that Jessica sent to Lorenzo, what the letter contained, that part is important. Act 2 scene 5 से uh, okay, the he keeps on calling, Shylock keeps on calling Jessica, and Jessica, Shylock is already in a mood of not going to Bassanio's house because he has a feeling that there is something brewing. So that part is important. And okay, so act 2 scene 6 though of course it is important. Okay, because Jessica has already planned and plotted that part. Act 2 scene 7 again, Morocco's choice, important. Act 2 scene 9 is very important because you have Aragon over there. And Act 2 scene 8, just how that person was playing with the feelings of Shylock. One's good news, one bad news, and Antonio's misfortune. That part also can be asked. Okay. नहीं Balbir Sarsha, this is for Yashaswini. She was asking me in the morning. She is in class 9. That's why. Ashish Sharma, okay. Ma'am, does the size of composition answer matters unless the whole point which answer required is given? Because my teacher has cut my whole mark for this. Does this happen in both? No, this does not happen in both. You have to follow. See, word limit वहाँ पे लिखा रहता है. So follow the word limit. Try to stick to 300 to 400. इसके बीच में रहो. ज़्यादा extend मत करो. और that is enough. But you should have enough points to score good marks. Okay. जैसे कोविड में लिखना है तो उसके बारे में थोड़ा सा डेटा हो, ठीक है, उसके कितना डेथ हुआ, अभी मतलब आफ्टर इफेक्ट क्या चल रहा है, वो रिसेशन, ये सारे के बारे में इंफॉर्मेशन रहना चाहिए. कंचन, इट इज फॉर शी वाज आस्किंग फ्रॉम क्लास 9, दैट इज व्हाई आई सेड. अच्छा, मेरा व्हाट इज इट, हाउ कैन आई रिटेन फॉर लॉन्ग टाइम? How can you retain long time your MOV? You will have to keep reading it. That is it. You have to solve questions. These questions that I solve, join every day, practice. Okay. If you want more prep papers, if you think that you still need more practice, you can join this. That will help you. Okay. This thing once more I will show you, because I believe there are few who wanted to purchase papers. I could not provide them because that time I was highly busy with the website. Okay. So you can join. This is a doubt clarification. For doubt clarification is a very less amount of payment. Grammar topic explanation, 5 sample paper discussion. Very little time is left. So if you want more papers to be discussed, you can join, and after the payment this will be done. So remember to join them if you want. Otherwise you can stay tuned over here only and follow the normal classes. That will also help you. All right. So I believe there is no more doubts. Question papers. Which composition you wrote? I got full mark on grammar bar. Thank you so much, Kanchan. 13 marks in composition in pre-board. In Ashish Sharma, generally we get 13, 14, 15 around this only in schools. In the board, if you keep practicing, it will improve. It can go up to 18, 19 also. You can share your question papers, as I have already told you, if you want, from Total English also. As I discussed in the live, as I told you in the live class, send clear pictures, and this is the PDF. The PDF has to be mailed to this email ID. Okay. Last but not the least, I will show you the class timings. Just take a screenshot of it. Okay, this will help you to remember the class timings. This is it. Sunday 8:30 p.m., Saturday 9:45, Thursday 8:30, Tuesday 9:45. Generally these Tuesdays and Saturdays class I join at 9:30 only, as soon as I finish my normal private tuitions. Okay. Other than that, those who want, because I've already received a few mails, that's why I thought I would mention it over here. Those who want online private classes, the batch starts from April. Class 9, 10, 11, 12, all. Okay. It starts from April, and those who interested can mail the same email ID. Mention your class. Today I got 4 of your mails where only 2 class was mentioned. Mention the class and number of desired class and the state. Okay. And those who want to continue with the free classes, you can of course do it. That will also help you, no doubt. So Telegram channel, you can stay connected. Slot Skill Board Prep, the link is given in the description. And other than that, the website, this is slotskill.com. This will help you. This has a lot of material as of now, so you can practice from there. 9 revision on Tuesday. I will check, Yashaswini. If possible, I will do it. Okay, if I cannot do it, you will find it in the website. Okay? At least here or there. I will do any one. Okay. That's it. Thank you so much. Is there anything else that you want to ask? Because I will call it a day then. We had 2 classes today. So I believe you will benefit from all. You have exam on 15th. Actually, the board going batches are also like their exam is also knocking at the door, no? So I thought of preparing them. To read the Act 1, Act 2, no, not required. Why will you read? Well, be not required. Okay. Act 3, Act 4, Act 5. Only these three are there. Prepare these three only. Go to the exam. That's more than enough. Okay. That's it then. Okay. Good night. Bye bye, everybody. Bye bye, everyone. No wishes? Okay. Thank you so much, Arya. Good night.